Hey everybody, it's Ronnie from Run West Media and iMagnet Management. Today I'm going to show you how I kind of create a blog for my website. And one of the things that I've been doing recently and that I definitely would suggest you check out is using AI and ChatGPT to kind of create some content. And then I go in and I'll kind of tweak it and add it to the website. And then you can see I've got some stuff scheduled here. So the one that I'm going to do today is the marketing hacks to skyrocket your sales. So essentially I've been creating these and sending them to myself. And one of the ones that's here, and I will copy this. And I think the key thing to doing anything with ChatGPT is understanding the prompts and how to specifically create exactly what you're looking for. And that all depends on what you're entering in to the algorithm or to the program as far as, and then what it spits out at you. And the more specific you are when you're entering in exactly what you're looking for, the better your content will be. So one of the things I did was I went and I asked it to create me 25 catchy marketing blog article titles. And so I went through and I printed this out, and it's got all of these different ones. And then I take the specific title and then I ask it to write an article. And then from there I can kind of input it in and change it the way that I want to. So this is going to be a pretty quick tutorial as far as how I can kind of go through, create the piece, and then I schedule it to run later on. So if you're seeing this one set up, if it's going to let me do this, let me refresh and see if that'll work. So I'll go in and edit this. There we go. And so I've already set up the title, and then I'm just going to input what I've created from the AI. And you can see here it's kind of a bare bones article, but essentially it gives me exactly what I'm kind of looking for. Kind of an introduction and then kind of the pieces that are here. And one of the things, like I was mentioning too, is if you are specific as far as what you're looking for, I have it here to refer people to me and my website down at the bottom, and then it adds that into the story as well. So this is kind of a quick synopsis. So essentially what I'm going to go do, I'm just going to create all of these bold to kind of give it a good look. I won't go through all of these. So one of the other things too is I want to create an image to go in here. And so I'm using Squarespace for the setup. I've also used WordPress, and I've dealt with Wix a little bit. So one of the things that's here, if I can create a new page, go to the graphics, and I want to just get, since it's skyrocket, I'm going to look for rocket ship images. And so one of the things I'll look for is just like a launch. And we'll find something that's nice. Kind of like this one. Maybe it's, yeah, we'll use the SpaceX one. Download it. So that brings it into there. Go back to my page. So one of the things too, I'll just add it to, I want to have it with my logo on it. So I will just drop that into here quick. Bring that, put that there. And we'll crop this a little bit. So granted, this is obviously not something that everybody will do, but I just kind of want to give it a personalized touch. Boom. We'll export this out. So now we can go back here. We can take this, drop it into here. Poof, we've got a rocket ship under the skyrocket stuff. You can kind of go in, like I said, and I will want to kind of highlight all of those key spots. And like I said, I've got kind of the contact stuff here, so I want to add in a contact thing. So I'll add in a button that'll kind of send people right to my contact page. Thankfully, I already have the link for that. And then with any kind of blog or website, you want to make sure that you have a lower bounce rate. So adding an extra button that will kind of send them to another spot on your website is good, and hopes to keep them on your website. And so this will actually send them to my home page for the news. Ooh, undo. Put that in the wrong spot. I'm looking for right there. There we go. So now I have the contact and the news home. And if I go through and highlight all these, that's great. One of the other things too, I want to pull, so if it shows up on the news page, I want to have the image, as well as I will add in an excerpt, which I usually use which is the beginning part that's there. One thing I would definitely suggest is just adding in some tags so that it shows up when people are looking for these keywords. And you add in a few of those. I wouldn't do too many. I wouldn't do more than 5 or 6. Save. I'll give these a quick, since I'm here doing it. And since I had this written to a small business owner, that's why it kind of starts out like that. So again, I would definitely suggest checking out ChatGPT or any of the AI and understanding the software and kind of getting used to it, because it's going to become much more mainstream here in the next few years. So I would definitely say I would suggest that you understand it versus working for it. That just is my simple assumption of what's going to be happening soon. So I just kind of add that in. Maybe I'll take out this middle sentence and save. And since I believe it's set to be scheduled in a few days, I have it set. So now you can see there's a little image here, and you would get the excerpt. So if I went to the news page, it would have your image as well as the little excerpt that's kind of listed here. You kind of see I've done the logo on a bunch of these already, and that's kind of what I was looking for to kind of keep that trend going. And so that's the simple way of kind of creating a blog. If you have questions, or if you have your own blog and you have better, quicker ways, put that down in the comments. I'm definitely not an expert in this field. It's just something that I'm trying to do more of and get used to. And I would suggest, if you are using AI, kind of go in and tweak it and put your own spin and your words into the message rather than just copying, pasting, because the different SEO platforms, whether you're taking it off of ChatGPT and hoping to get success on Google, you're probably not going to be, because Google has Bard, which has come out, their own AI software program that's similar to ChatGPT. So just be conscious of that and not just kind of copy pasting and thinking that everything's going to be perfect as you go. Definitely give it a try. Obviously, you can see it's under 10 minutes and we've created at least a single blog, and you can kind of do this if you've got a whole bunch of these. Take a couple, maybe an hour or two, and boom, you've got 2-3 weeks worth of content already ready to go. So again, if you have any questions, reach out. Ronnie at Run West Media or iMagnet Management. We're here to help you out and help you grow your business to the next level. Take care.